everyone just tuning in to say that I've completed a full week of trying to become a published author. I started a third book, so there's that. Also, I got a job. I know I did a update about that, but I wanted to just talk about that a little bit more. It's a teaching position in special education. I'm very excited about it. I'm also really nervous just because it's happening really fast. I'm just nervous for this next part in my career. I think that being a teacher while learning to write makes me very busy, especially with my kids and everything. So I just have a lot going on there. I think keeping myself busy has been really helpful for me lately, and just having goals, having more short-term goals. That's been really nice for me. I am gonna be open. I do have major depression and anxiety. That is something that I do struggle with constantly. I have struggled with it for most of my life, most of my adult life. And giving me this YouTube to work on and content creation, all of these writing things that I'm working on, along with parenting and just keeping myself busy, has been such a blessing. Like, it has been so great. I can't even describe what my life is normally like. I mean, normally I'm having such a hard time with everything, and starting this has kind of really given me something to do in the short term. I've had so many long-term goals that I've had a hard time getting to because I'm a right then person. I need it done right then. I have a hard time with long-term goals, and so breaking it up into these steps, having these tangible things that I can do, has been really great for my mental health. So I'm gonna keep up with this YouTube. I hope people follow along, but if they don't, that's okay. I have just really loved this time, even though it's only been a week. This has been a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed my little silly video that I did. I think I'm gonna start doing more of those, just with little writing tools that I use. I have a few other things that I can use, and then I'll branch off into other shorts. But I am really enjoying what I'm doing, and I hope that someone finds joy in my videos. I also just wanted to go in a little bit on where I'm at in my writing journey. So I'm not an expert. I am not an expert at writing. I am currently getting my master's in creative writing and English, and I'm really enjoying my classes. I'm really enjoying working on my craft. It's been really great, but I am not an expert by any means. I just started that master's. I am just starting my journey. So if you are an amateur, you are a new writer, I am right along there with you. That is where I am at. I am just starting my manuscripts. I want to build this from the ground up, is what I am doing with this channel. So I'm not coming in as a already established author, an author already with manuscripts or anything like that. I am currently working on my manuscripts, my first manuscripts. I have 3 that I have started, and they are getting better and better as I go along. I've tabled 2 so far, just to maybe work on them later. I still think they're great ideas. I just don't really have the chops for them yet, I don't feel like. I feel like I need to get more under my belt before I really work on those ideas. Especially the very first one, it's really important to me. If anyone is a fan of classical civilization, is in the Iliad. It is a story that I am writing about Briseis from the Iliad. She's a very minor character. I have always loved her. She did have a kind of a bigger role in Troy, the movie, if you've ever seen that, which is just completely entertaining to me because I studied classics in my undergrad for a while. Smeagol, stop. Sorry. Smeagol's very loud with his scratching. That's my dog's name, by the way. His name is Smeagol because I'm that kind of person. The other dog is Darius. And then we have 2 cats and 2 ferrets. The cats are Nico and Frodo, and The ferrets are Louise and Kilconey, if you've ever read Redwall. My husband's a big fan of Redwall, so that's where that came from. I've never read it. I've never read Redwall. Two of the novels that I've started are really romantasy-like. One of them is kind of a weird, the one that I'm currently working on that I feel like I'm doing well with the pacing and everything, and that is kind of just a practice that I'm not sure I'll try to do much with. It kind of depends on how it turns out, but it's a dark comedic horror fantasy-ish. It is very cosmic horror. I think it's fun. I'm just having fun writing it because I think that's what I need for my first manuscript, is just something that I don't feel like has to be my magnus opus, basically. Because that's what I was running into with the first two, and I feel like I just need to set those aside and work on them later when I feel like I'm more hitting my stride. And this novel I feel like is getting me there because it's funny and I just really like working on it. And I feel like the pacing is going really well. That has been like my number one issue, is pacing. So that's something that I've had fun with. Plus I'm just experimenting with different templates and stuff like that, so that's been fun. I might be a template writer, I don't know. Templates have been really fun lately. I'm trying the Save the Cat template, which is really entertaining to me. But anyways, that is what I have for you today. I just talked a little bit about my manuscripts, about what I'm doing, so I hope that someone identifies with my journey and wants to join along. And I hope everyone has a great day. Bye!